In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw His glory, glory as of the only begotten from the Father, full of grace and truth. So writes John in the first chapter of his Gospel. In his book Miracles, C.S. Lewis, perhaps the greatest Christian writer in the 20th century, said, quote, "The central miracle asserted by Christians is the incarnation. They say that God became man. If the thing happened, it was the central event in the history of the world." End quote. His books show over and over that Lewis most assuredly believed that the thing happened, that is, that God became man. One of his characters in his series of books for children, the Chronicles of Narnia, notes this: "In our world too, a stable once had something inside it that was bigger than our whole world." But without Jesus, to paraphrase a friend, our world would just turn into a winter wasteland. But one man who gratefully celebrated Christmas and opposed the Scrooges that perpetually try to shut it down was our 40th President, Ronald Reagan. Reagan pointed out one Yuletide, quote, "Some celebrate Christmas as the birthday of a great teacher and philosopher, but to other millions of us, Jesus is much more. He is divine, living assurance that God so loved the world, He gave us His only begotten Son, so that by believing in Him and learning to love each other, we could one day be together in paradise." End quote. Indeed, Jesus is real, and His birth was just the beginning of His kingdom. Merry Christmas. For Coral Ridge Ministries, I'm Dr. Jerry Newcombe.